Hello, where do I begin? Today is October 25th, Sunday, around 2:30 p.m. in Somerset, New Jersey, 08873, Zone 6B, and it's about 54 degrees outside. I actually came, though, just 24 hours ago. I was at 84 degrees because we just came home from 2 weeks in Florida with Joe's parents and his sister and her two pugs. So it's quite a difference, quite a difference. But I was excited to get back and see how my garden is doing, and I thought I would do a video. I was going to wait till tomorrow to let myself settle for a day, and then I got excited and figured, let me just do it now. I did do a walkthrough already, but so some things are good and some things are bad. Obviously, it's October 25th, so the summer garden's done, but surprisingly, there are still a few tomatoes. My mother came and picked on Saturday, last Saturday, which would have been the 17th, because we were supposedly getting, or very close to at least getting, a frost. So she came and picked what I had left on the plants, but there are still some tomatoes, so I don't know how they'll taste or what they'll be like, but we'll give it a shot. But anyway, so to go over the things in my patio, and some things grew great, some things didn't. So that's all the mixed mesclines, which really haven't grown much. And I'm going to have to read up on this. It's lettuces, so they should still be doing well with the colder weather. But they haven't died, but I don't know why they didn't do better. I think probably this spot does not have any sun. We had to put them up. We had to put everything up on the patio or down by the main garden because of the landscapers that would be here. So we just, I took my chances, but I don't think this spot gets a lot of sun. So I'll see what happens when I can watch the sun over the next week or so, when we still have 70-degree weather coming, and we'll see how it goes. Then the strawberries, this is spinach. This spinach hasn't done anything. And I figured by now it would have. So, and obviously something's gotten in here and eaten my strawberries, which, that's fine. So this was the toy choy, the baby bok choy, and really got eaten. I guess that was probably the same thing that got my strawberries. And this is romaine, and spinach, neither of which has grown very well. So maybe I'll have to net this. I'll move it out into the sun and then put a net over it, or maybe just completely move the strawberries. This was spinach. I forget which kind. It was organic potting soil, and it was the Bloomsburg spinach, or Bloomsdale, sorry. It actually finally grew, but it didn't grow well, and it's got lots of things eating it. I also haven't put down any, I didn't fertilize, and I didn't put down any bug protection for the last 2 weeks. So without those two things, I'm actually pretty impressed with how things went. And before that, I had been away for the weekend, and wasn't really taking care of things. So overall, things are in pretty good shape. So here, look, this is my highlight. These are the turnips, and now these are small turnips, and they're not your typical turnips, but those were about the size of a small strawberry, like literally maybe the size of my thumbnail when we left, and now they're that big. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got beets. I'm not sure if there's anything down there. I don't want to play with them yet. And more beets, and then kohlrabi. So we'll see how those all do, but the leaves have definitely grown a lot. I know the kohlrabi leaves have really sprouted since I left, so that's exciting. Here we've got, more turnips. So you can see, where was it? There it is. Another white turnip in there. And then these were beets, I believe, also. And then this is the Amazon microgreens, which have taken over. And they grow really well, but I need to start cutting them sooner. But whatever. Arugula. Oh, wow. The arugula has really taken off, and in the past, and this time it didn't. So really, I think this is just too wet and not enough sun. So maybe we can do things this week. Kale. Now, of course, the leaves are starting to fall in too. Leaf lettuce, and then my mother did say she picked some lettuce while she was here, because obviously I wasn't here to enjoy it, so I'm glad she did. So I've got some more romaine there. These are looking pretty good. These are the green onions, the scallions, the mustard greens, which have gone crazy. I need to do something with them. And then looks like more romaine, more bok choy, I believe. Yeah, the two different toy choys. This one, I did pick one of those before I went to Florida. I didn't cook it yet, so I actually brought it back home to cook it. But that one also got eaten a lot by the bugs. Another exciting thing, in addition to the turnips, I grew broccoli. So it's small, you know, it's only the size of half a finger at this point. But I expected if we did have any broccoli, it would be destroyed by bugs already. So I'll definitely go out and spray either tomorrow or Monday. This one, too, is now growing broccoli. Before we left, only one of them had started, the first one, so now we've got a second. This was salad bowl lettuce, not doing great. Kale. Oh, I gotta thin out the kale, that would help. More, I know this is broccoli and cauliflower, and I don't know which is which yet. So, and then we had some beans in here, and more broccoli, cauliflower. So, overall, you know, for having been here without any attention other than my mom coming the one day, and she didn't really touch this spot, so without any attention and without too much sun, I think overall this stuff did okay. These are all the herbs that somehow are still, well, sort of still alive. This is the popolo, cilantro, sage, oh, which is starting to flower. Hey, maybe I can like let that seed, since it's like little red, I'll have to look that up, little red seeds, or gonna be little red flowers, I don't know. So that's the sage, basil, chives, oh, the dill. Maybe we can actually eat that dill. And some new parsley over there. Pineapple, sage, thyme, oregano, rosemary, more basil, flowering. So maybe I'll let that flower too. It might be too late. I have to research these things. I'm still learning, as we know. So the auxiliary garden. As I said, my mother came through and picked what she could of these. There are still a couple pepper buds. I can't tell if they really frosted or not, because like it's still there and it looks like a pepper. The Tiny Tim tomatoes, still a little tomato on there. So all the tomatoes still have some green, but now the squash all looks horrible. So that's maybe a combination of the cold and also the powdery mildew. So the squash is, you know, we're done there. I don't know everything that my mom did get to pick. She's got in some bags for me. Oh, look, we got tomatoes there. And then look, this one has several. One of them was eaten. One of them's got a split, but it looks like at least maybe a handful of the yellow tomatoes. Another Roma, still turning red. These are supposed to be yellow stuffers, which look like peppers in the middle, so you can stuff them, but they're not getting big, so we'll have mini yellow stuffers. There's still one more up there. I had taken the mortgage, or no, maybe my mom got the mortgage lifter. Okay, and then I showed you the pepper. Okay, so anyway, so that's the auxiliary garden. We'll see what my mom got. But overall, like, nothing looks terrible. Again, we've got still a lot of little tomatoes. I had read that once it frosts, they'll be mushy and gross. Oh, look, another red one back there. So I had read that they were going to be mushy and unsalvageable. Should we do a taste test? What do you think? I'm not even going to wash it. Let's do it. Still tastes edible. Yeah. Maybe not as good as the tomatoes have been all summer, but still fine. So maybe we didn't actually get... It got cold, but I could easily turn them into sauce. So, yeah, I'll just turn them all into sauce, and I have several more. So, I expected the whole plant like to just look totally dead by now, and it doesn't, so that's cool. We still got some green beans on here. Joe will be happy about that. He loves the beans. The peas had taken a really long time to actually start going, but now the peas are doing pretty well. Hopefully they'll still, oh, look at the day. Oh, that's a snow pea. That is a snow pea, and I haven't had any snow peas yet. I had only had the snap peas so far. Oh yay, I'll come back and take it so I don't break it now. That's the snap pea. We've got a snow pea. I also in here, oh my God, look at that one. That's also a snow pea. I'm supposed to have shelling peas also. And snap, shelling, and snow. I think that's the kinds. All right, more beans. Got some more beans, and then we have some huge beans up here. You'll see that one's a lot bigger. So, all right. So here, these squash that I left here, all bad. Look how, oh, crap. I didn't see this one before. Yay, I still have one more zucchini. This is a Black Beauty. Totally covered in powder and mildew. But I had moved this from one spot to another on 9/2. I can see my tag there. But it doesn't look like the shape it's supposed to. But hey, that's cool. And then I know my mother had come and taken, I don't know if it was a Black Beauty or another, or no, it was from this plant, I think, which also, that one's dirty and soft, so that's not great. But she had actually taken one when she came to harvest last weekend, so that's cool. Oh, look at the size of that leaf. that's absolutely insane. I don't even know which tree it came from, but okay, so let's just quickly go in the cage. Obviously the cucumbers are all done, but I'll quickly go in here and check things out. I had told Joe I was only going to be 5 minutes during this video. So we had taken about, I think 20 jalapenos down to my in-laws. We made some poppers. We also took a bunch camping with us the weekend before we left. But there's still some on here. I don't know what it means when they turn dark colors like that, but maybe we can still use them. The shishitos are still, oh no, this is the oh, look at that. That's the non-shishito. So we might still get one there. The Brussels sprouts. There are some sprouts. It would be nice if we actually could serve Brussels sprouts with our outdoor turkey dinner while we're during COVID. But, you know, maybe I need to treat those. See if I can salvage something. Cucumbers totally done. Squash done. Oh, here's the shishito. So these mellow star peppers, which honestly I won't grow them again. Oh, that one's got a hole. With the is that mellow star? No, that's still the green one. The mellow stars are over here. Oh, here we go. The mellow stars. We haven't really. They're very thin-skinned. We haven't really mastered what to use them for. So while this plant did amazing, I won't grow them again because I just, you know, they take up space and we didn't get anything that we really liked. Another little squash down here, but it's about the size of a finger, so not really worth anything. But hey, oh, look, also a little baby scallop squash that just fell right off in my hand. So I haven't tried. I actually brought one of these down to my in-laws, but never got to cook it. It was a small one, but I need to cut it open and see what it does. Oh, here, this plant's actually, this is the glacier bush tomatoes, very small, but they look great too. Look at that, it's funny. And then I know my mother may have picked some of these, but look, we have a lot of, let's see how the grape, oh, nope, not that one. But let's see how these grapes taste in comparison to the cherry I just had. If I am able to find one. Nope. Sure, let's try this one. It's not perfect, but as one of the YouTubers I watch says, good food is dirty or something like that. Real food is dirty. But yeah, look at all of these. So the next frost is, ooh, lots of orange in there. So the next frost, more cherries up there. The next frost is not supposed to come until, I think, Friday. So maybe I'll get lucky this week and be able to get a couple more tomatoes. And look at all these. The Sun Sugars. These were totally my favorite for the whole summer. Sun Sugar Tomato Cherry. Take note of it. So good. Better than the other yellow cherries. Yeah, so I've got like at least 5 more of those to pick, and another 5 that will be fine by the end of the week. And then I know my mom said she took some peppers, but we still got a few more growing, and I really don't think these have been frosted yet. So cool stuff. This one never did grow, and obviously the yellow squash is done. So squash done, except for that one zucchini, but still tomatoes. Greens are doing okay. Turnips are awesome. Yeah, I gotta tell you, unless I wind up having to do like a ton of travel or my whole summer blows up next year, I'm definitely gonna garden again. You know, I know through this I was kind of like, will I do this again? Well, it depends on if we're still like under COVID quarantine restrictions. But it's really been nice. It's been a lot of work. I definitely won't do it to this level, but it's been pretty cool. It's given me something different to do. And yeah, it's kind of fun to watch things grow. It's fun to figure out what to do with your produce. It's fun to see what you can actually make in your own backyard. So anyway, thanks for coming along with me. Thanks for everyone who has watched throughout the summer and for all your support. Anyone who's had to listen to my stories, I appreciate it. And next year we'll try some new stuff. Maybe I'll get in one more garden tour this year. But if not, thanks, and we'll see you on some winter adventures. And right now I'm gonna end by taking this snow pea if I can find it. Oh, there it is. All right, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the fall. Talk to you soon. Bye.